Hi there! In this video, let's take a look at a new feature added in version 1.1, the ability to set a separate MIDI channel for each string. For this example, let's go with a chord like this. The setup is simple. Just right-click on each string's lane and select the channel you want to output to. This time, let's assign all 6 strings to different channels. We'll map strings 1 through 6 to channels 1 through 6. You can also set which channels to output by right-clicking the MIDI button. This time, we'll output all channels. Let's drag and drop. Depending on your DAW and its settings, when you drag and drop, you may be able to choose whether to place all channels into a single track or into separate tracks. Here, I'm using Reaper, so I get this dialog. First, let's try importing into a single track. By default, MIDI notes are probably color-coded by velocity, so let's switch to color by channel. You can see that each string is assigned to a different channel. Next, let's try importing into separate tracks for each channel. In the dialog that appears when you drag, select the option to place each channel on a separate track. 6 tracks are created, and you can see that MIDI from each channel has been imported into its own track. And you probably know, on the guitar, you can play the same pitch on different strings at different frets. Strictly specifying which string the sound library should use can be pretty tedious, right? Let's look at a real example. This is the guitar library in PianoTeq 8. This library can receive MIDI signals on separate channels for each string. However, if you don't use this feature, for example, a note you intended to be played on the 3rd string, 4th fret, might end up being played on the 2nd string open, like this. Let's set it to receive on individual channels. We'll also set Guitar Stroke Helper to output all strings on separate channels. Now the note that was being played on the 2nd string open is correctly on the 3rd string, 4th fret, just as intended. If you feel that specifying strings is necessary to express the nuance you have in mind, give this feature a try. It should let you take full advantage of the expressive capabilities of the sound library you're using. That's all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching.